Announcements. We have in our midst the leaders of tomorrow from J. Peckstar Academy, who has come to witness how their parliament works in preparation of some of them who will be in this parliament in some years to come. They are there at the gallery. Please let us welcome them warmly as they are standing. You are welcome to your parliament. Please feel free to experience what we do here in making laws for this great country. You are welcome. You may now have your seat. This announcement is coming from Honorable Sesi Oluwaseun Wingang. He is the Deputy Chairman, House Committee on Petroleum Resources Upstream. Notification of the passing of Chief Akinsoya Sonny Ajose. I write to inform you with deep sorrow of the passing of Chief Akinsoya Sonny Ajose, a distinguished son of Badagry, an eminent figure in Lagos State and Nigeria as a whole. Chief Ajose departed this life on the 16th of January, 2025, at the age of 78. Born on February 10, 1946, in Badagry, Chief Ajose's life was marked by exemplary public service and dedication to the development of Lagos State. His educational journey took him from Tinubu Methodist Day School and Badagry Divisional Grammar School to the University of Illinois, Chicago, United States of America, where he earned a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science in 1973. He further obtained a master's degree in arts from Governor State University in 1974. Chief Ajose's professional career began at IBM Nigeria Limited as a personnel program administrator. In 1979, he joined the Lagos State Civil Service, rising to the esteemed position of head of service from July 2004 to February 2006, under the then Governor Bola Tinubu. Even after his retirement, his commitment to public service remained unwavering, serving as special advisor and later as member of Lagos State University Governing Council from 2015. In 2014, he was honored as an officer of the Order of Niger, ON. In September 2022, Chief Ajose was appointed to the Lagos State Governance Advisory Council, underscoring his enduring influence and leadership within our state. His passing is a profound loss to Badagry, Lagos State, and Nigeria at large. I respectfully request that the House observes a moment of silence in his honor and considers any other appropriate measure to commemorate his invaluable contribution to the state. We will do this 1 minute silence at the end of the announcement. The next announcement is from Honorable Gaza Jonathan Wefi. Notification of the demise of Honorable Ahmed Ishaq Kana. With great sadness, I write to inform this Honorable House of the demise of my predecessor, Honorable Ahmed Kana. former member of the House of Representatives who represented Kefi Kokona Federal Constituency, Nasarawa State in the 7th Assembly 2011 to 2015. He died on Sunday, 5th January 2024 in Abuja after a protracted illness and was buried according to the Islamic rite. The House consoled his family and the entire people of Kefi, Kokona Federal Constituency, Nasarawa State. I request that we observe a minute silence in honor of the deceased. May his gentle soul find rest in the bosom of the Almighty. We will observe this 1 minute silence at the end of the announcement. This is coming from Honorable Adamu Hashimu Ranga. He is the Deputy Chairman, Nigerian Spain Parliamentary Member, Parliamentary Association, and is representing Ningi Waji Federal Constituency, Bauchi State. It's a wording notification and invitation. It is with profound regard and respect I write to request your esteemed presence at the wedding ceremonies of my daughter, Fatima Adamu Hashimo. It is scheduled as follows: Saturday, the 8th of February, 2025. The time is 11 a.m. The venue is Jumat Mosque, Walaga, Bauchi State. It will be great delight for my family and I to have your revered presence at this occasion. While I deeply appreciate your goodwill and prayers, please accept my assurance of highest regard. Honorable Adamu Hashimo Ranga. Members are encouraged to support him and also to be with him during this ceremony. Okay, there's another announcement that we have Akwa Ibom State Copas Forum, FCT Abuja chapter. I don't know if they are here in the gallery. I've not seen any of them. Okay, shall we rise for 1 minute silence for the two deceased persons? May the souls of the departed rest in perfect peace. As part of the announcement, I've noticed that we have almost 10 matters of urgent public importance, and as you know, we will not be able to take all of them. We will shift some of them to tomorrow during live section. So we'll have about 5 today, and then we'll have 5 tomorrow. So we'll do our usual 4, and then I'm meant to have an extra one. And tomorrow we'll continue from where we stop. Most distinguished colleagues, any member who has a petition to present to the House may please rise to do so. Billy.
Thank you, my right honorable speaker, my very well relaxed colleagues. I remain Honorable Chief Dr. Billy Famous Adesuwa Sawaru. I represent the good people of Orionwo, the Federal Constituency of Edo State. I still remain a very proud Bini chief. Mr. Speaker, I have a petition from the Chamber of Okpiawe and Co. This petition was ably signed by Aro Okpiawe Esquire. This is a protest against the arbitrary and fraudulent sale of Presco FPLC. It's a multinational company in palm oil production in Edo State. This is an urgent call from leaders of Orionwo Youth Congress, investors, stakeholders, and community leaders for intervention. Appeal for stoppage of the arbitrary offer of 100 billion naira worth of shares to Afri Invest Capital Limited, a company directly linked to the former governor of Edo State, Mr. Godwin Nogagase Obaseki. At the leave of the Speaker and the House, I wish to tender this petition.
Leave is hereby granted. You may now lay your petition.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Any other member? Yes.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Mr. Speaker, Nnamdi Ezechi is my name, and I represent Ndokwa in the Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Delta State. This petition is coming from Soda Inde, Sonaik, and Associates. Petition of whom we will about our community against Orlando Energy Resources for non-payment of pipeline security surveillance salary for over 24 months. Mr. Speaker, with the leave of the House, allow me to lay this petition.
Leave is hereby granted. You may now lay your petition. Yes. Umar, PhD.
Thank you, the Right Honorable Speaker. My name is Dr. Patrick Umar. I represent the entire people of Ikorekbene, Esienudim, Oborokara Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I have 3 petitions to lay before this House. The first being a request for the intervention of the House over unjustified billing of over 50 million naira and unlawful disconnection of electricity supply to 17 villages in Odorikot community in Esienudim local government area by Port Harcourt Electricity Distribution Company, which has kept the community in darkness since 9th November 2019 till date. The petition is signed by Mr. Alex Innocent Akpan and 5 others. The Speaker, the second petition is a petition for the recall of a petition authored by Prince Ukeme Udom, which is brought for the consideration of this 10th Assembly. Mr. Speaker, the third petition is on inhumane acts of Seplat Energy PLC, titled Illegal Invasion and Pumping/Dumping of Toxic Waste on the family farmland of Chief Michael Ezekwe of Umubeke Obile Ohaji in Ohaji Ejemba, local government area of Imo State, and adverse health and environmental impact implications. This is authored by C.A. Ajaya, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, and this is brought to the attention of this House for consideration. Mr. Speaker, with your leave, may I lay these petitions before this House. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Patrick Umar, PhD. The leave is hereby granted. You may now lay your petition.
Bashir Dogon Daji, Aliu Kubau, you are distracting all our Kaduna mafias. You are distracting the House.
Honorable Onwakazi.
Thank you, distinguished Speaker, esteemed colleagues. Mr. Speaker and distinguished colleagues, my name is Barrister Jesse Okejo Onwakalus. Mr. Speaker and distinguished colleagues, I represent the Nigerians, especially the heartbeat of Lagos social disorder. Mr. Speaker, I have several petitions here, but want of time, just left few.
Please don't have several. We know you are the chairman petitions committee. Just two for today, please.
Mr. Speaker, I have a petition from Dr. Ojuma Bruce against Midwest Oil and Gas Limited, located in Kuala, Delta State. Mr. Speaker, the petitioner is writing in respect of glass flaming that is affecting the community and causing health hazards. Another one with a kind permission, the petition against the management of Total Energy APC, against signed by on behalf of the landlords of Imaga Group of Landlord Families, the landlord of OML 53 at Ahoda. Mr. Speaker and distinguished colleagues, their grievances are well written in this document. I seek your leave to lay these two petitions.
Leave is hereby granted. You may now lay your petitions. Yes, Honorable Kwanda.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. My name is Honorable Chris Nkwanta, and I represent the good people of Okwa East and West Federal Constituency in Abia State. Mr. Speaker, I have a petition here from the concerned citizens of Owasda in Okwa West local government area of Abia State. This petition is about the reinstatement of the contract to secure oil pipelines from Imo River to Owasda to Gele, Imo River Manifold to Isimini Flow Station in Okwa West local government area of Abia State, to local contractors and request for the enforcement of all local content laws. Mr. Speaker, this petition is signed by 5 indigenes of Okwa West local government area, notably Martins Noah. With the leave of the House, Mr. Speaker, I'd like to lay this petition before the House. Thank you.
Leave is hereby granted. You may now lay your petition. Any other petition? Yes, sir.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. My name is Honorable Mohammed Buba Jajere. I have a petition here signed by one Chief Comrade Olomu on behalf of Osho Obede Adiakpo family. And it's a petition, Mr. Speaker, against Seplat Petroleum Development PLC. May I seek your leave to lay the petition? Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Kero from Kaduna, you are distracting the House, please. Thank you.
Leave is hereby granted. You may now lay your petition. Yes. AVM.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker.
Not you, leader. I'm coming to you.
Right Honorable Speaker, I am Air Vice Marshal Ojuawo, retired, and I represent the good people of Ekiti South Federal Constituency. I'm from Ekiti State. And my honorable colleagues, I rise this morning to lay a petition before the House. This petition is written by one Mr. Matthew Oluwadare Fashoye of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, Plateau State Command. And this petition is against the Ministry of Interior and the Civil Defense Correctional Fire and Immigration Service Board and Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, Abuja. So this petition is written as to address the injustice done to this fellow by the Correctional Center and the Interior Ministry. It's duly signed by the petitioner, and I seek the leave of the Speaker and that of the House to lay this petition in the House. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
AVM, the leave of the House is hereby granted. You may now lay the petition. Leader. Deputy Leader of the House.
Thank you, Your Excellency, the Right Honorable Speaker, distinguished honorable colleagues. My names are Abdullah Ibrahim Ali Halims. I'm from Kogi State, and I represent the marvelous people of Ankpa, Omala, Lamboro, Federal Constituency I rise to present this petition from Liberty Chambers, Aro Atabo, SAN and Company. This is a complaint against the officers of the Nigerian Police Force, NPF, for violation of court order and undue interference with judicial process in suit number CV/5517/2024 between Nest Dora Nigeria Limited versus Mr. Eric Anya Neme Namdi and others. I seek the leave of this very assembly to lay this petition. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Maki Abubakar Eleman, Honorable Mansur Manusoro. Thank you.
Leave is hereby granted to the Deputy Leader of the House. You may now lay your petition. All petition is hereby referred to the Committee of the House on Public Petitions.
Maki Abubakar Eleman from Jigawa, kindly take your seat. Maki Abubakar Eleman.
Most distinguished colleagues, any member who has a matter of urgent public importance to present to the House may please rise to do so. Is Patrick Umo, PhD, in the House?
Thank you, Your Excellency, the Right Honorable Speaker, Right Honorable Benjamin Okezie Kalo, CON, Enyabia. Esteemed colleagues, my name is Dr. Patrick Umo. I represent the entire people of Ikorekpene, Esienudim, Obodokara Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I am a proud son of Akwa Ibom State. I rise to move a motion on the need to investigate the unsolicited and illegal linking of National Identification Number, NIN, by telecom service providers in Nigeria. The Speaker, I'm applying that the relevant rules of this House be suspended to enable me to take this motion of urgent public importance. I so apply, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Any seconder to this motion? Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues. Bada Ahmed Yusuf is my name. I represent Shannon of Obefera constituency, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleague. I'm from Kano State. I stand to second the motion heavily raised by my honorable colleague. I so second. Thank you.
Those in support of the motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The second leg of the motion, any seconder? Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues. My name is Hart Cyril Godwin. I represent the fabulous people of Boni Degema Federal Constituency, Mr. Speaker, and from Rivers State. I rise to second the motion that it is important and urgent enough to be heard. I so second, Mr. Speaker.
Those in support of the motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The floor is yours now. Patrick Umar, PhD.
Thank you, the Right Honorable Speaker. Mr. Speaker, esteemed colleagues, this is a motion on the need to investigate the unsolicited and illegal linking of National Identification Number, NIN, by telecom service providers in Nigeria. This motion is sponsored by the House Leader, Professor Julius Ihonvere, and my humble self. The House notes with concern the recent reports of telecom service providers in Nigeria linking national identification numbers, NIN, to subscribers' lines without their consent, thereby exposing them to criminal activities and subjecting legitimate NIN holders to grave risk. The House recognizes that the action is a clear violation of the Nigeria Data Protection Act 2023 and the Nigeria Data Protection Regulation, NDPR 2019, which guarantee the right to privacy and protection of personal data of every Nigerian. This House is aware that the National Identification Number, NIN, was established to streamline the verification and identification of persons and enhance security in Nigeria. The House is also aware that the potential risk and consequences of this unauthorized data linking includes identity theft, financial fraud, and other forms of cybercrime that have become rife in Nigeria lately. The House is further aware that innocent citizens have been wrongly implicated in crimes. They suffer reputational damage, harassment, and legal challenges for crimes they know nothing about. This House resolves to urge the Nigerian Communications Commission to investigate these reports and take immediate actions against any telecom service provider found to be culpable in this practice. The House urges the National Identity Management Commission to confirm whether the linking of the NIN numbers by telecom service providers was authorized and in compliance with relevant laws and regulations. The House mandates the House Committees on Communications and Interior to conduct a thorough investigation into this matter and report back to the House for further legislative business within 4 weeks. Mr. Speaker, esteemed colleagues, I so move.
Yes. It's straightforward, but it appears before I put the question, this has to be seconded first. Let's hear from you, Honorable Isiaga.
Thank you very much. Honorable Quintessentious House Speaker with substantial values. My very dear distinguished honorable colleagues, I'm Right Honorable Dr. Ibrahim Ayokunle Isiaka. I speak for and on behalf of the entire Nigerians, as my speaker will say, but I have a source. I'm from Ifo Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from the fastest growing economic state in Nigeria. I'm from Ogun State. First and foremost, I want to appreciate our dearest leader and Honorable Dr. Umar for this very wonderful motion. It was succinctly captured, well espoused, and as you have said that, what more can one say? In the past few weeks, the social media have been, the space have been so awash about this seemingly intractable actions of some of bad people in our society who have capitalized on the lapses of our service providers at infringing unnecessary incursions into our phones. Just last week, a social media spectator put it online and said that if you dial *996#, initially I thought it was another idea of unnecessary incursion into my phone, and I took the risk. My dear Speaker, Ibrahim Isaka speaking before you. On my Airtel number, there are already 4 unsolicited NIN numbers linked to my phone. I took it as a risk, and I called them. They said I should come to their office for rectification, that must have been a mistake. So, if you try it, you see, *996#. I want to seize this opportunity to appreciate our leader for coming this far, and Dr. Imo, and for my speaker granting this as a matter of urgent public importance on this floor today. Please, this must be taken very seriously, sir, Mr. Speaker. Thank you very much.
Before you sit down, in line with our rule, you have to second it first.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Once again, Ibrahim Mayokunle Isiaka. Being a victim of this circumstance, as I've well espoused, I rise, Mr. Speaker, to second this wonderful motion, ably moved by Honorable Dr. Patrick Umar, and of course, by my very dearest leader, the lead sponsor of this very wonderful motion. I so second, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you very much. I think it's straightforward. I just put the question. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to Committee on Communication and Interior for further legislative exercise on it. Is Honorable Aluko Ahmed Yinka, PhD, in the House? Yinka, PhD. Please move your motion.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. My respected colleagues, my name remains Dr. Yinka Aluko. I represent the good people of Ilorin East, Ilorin South Federal Constituency of Kwara State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to move a motion of urgent public importance on the need to address the recurrent fatal accident at Okolo Junction along Jeba Road, Ilorin, Kwara State, and other devastating trailers and petroleum tanker accidents across Nigerian highways.
Thank you. Any seconder to the first leg? Communicator, please second. PhD Yinka, turn off your microphone. Thank you. Turn off your mic and put it on again so that members will hear you. Thank you.
Right Honorable Speaker, sir. Dear colleagues, I am Honorable Kaleja Adeboye Paul, PhD. I represent Ajeromi Ifelodun Federal Constituency, the mini Nigeria. I'm from Lagos State, the state of aquatic splendor. I rise to second the motion, ably moved by my colleague. I so second.
Thank you very much. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The second leg of the motion, Deputy Speaker, the small Deputy Speaker, please second.
The two youngest members of the House should kindly approach the acting chief whip before seeing the presiding officer. The two youngest members of this parliament. I am the acting chief whip. Yusuf Gaddi, keep quiet, you are distracting the House. Yusuf Gaddi from Plateau. And you can go ahead. Bashir Beningwari from Kaduna State, kindly take your seat. Stop distracting the acting chief whip. Go back.
Mr. Speaker, sir, very distinguished colleagues, Honorable Engineer Shehu Alatu Tapoki, my name. I represent Paskari Kankara Sabwa. I'm from Katsina State. I rise to second the second leg of the motion, ably moved by my brother, Honorable Yinka Aluko. I so second, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The floor is yours. Yinka, PhD.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Respected colleagues, I rise to move this motion of urgent public importance regarding the alarming frequency of accidents involving trailers and petroleum tankers, which have resulted in tragic loss of lives and properties in Nigeria. I want to note with grave concern the alarming frequency of accidents involving trailers and petroleum tankers on our highways, resulting in catastrophic loss of lives, severe injuries, and extensive damage to properties, including the tragic accident on January 15, 2025 at Okolo Express, where 16 lives were lost, as well as the recent petroleum tanker accidents that happened in Niger State that resulted in devastating fire outbreak, causing loss of 86 lives and extensive property damage. It is observed that accidents are primarily caused by factors such as driver's fatigue, poor vehicle maintenance, inadequate training, poor road conditions, tragic secondary incidents like the scooping of fuel from foreign tankers, and weak enforcement of existing regulations. I further observed that accident records from January 2024 to January 2025 shows that not less than 127 major accidents involving trailers and petroleum tankers have occurred nationwide, with the Okolo junctions in Ilorin, Kwara State recording as much as 18. Within this period, including the recent devastating accident that claimed 16 lives, the most recent data indicating that accidents have led to the loss of over 250 lives, left more than 400 houses with various degrees of injuries, and destroyed properties worth billions of naira, including residential buildings, commercial properties, and hundreds of vehicles. The Okolo Junction, Mr. Speaker, is very notorious as a death trap, accounting for heavy and nearly 40% of all road fatalities recorded in Kwara State. We are aware that these heavy-duty vehicles are critical to the transportation of goods and services and petroleum products across Nigeria, making their safe operations essential for economic stability and national development. It is disturbing that the frequent accidents have made our highway increasingly dangerous for motorists, pedestrians, and communities living along the routes, while also causing environmental pollution due to spills of hazardous materials. Mr. Speaker, I want this House to resolve to one, urge the Federal Ministry of Works in collaboration with the Federal Road Safety Corps, vehicle inspection officials to immediately implement stricter regulations and enforcement mechanisms for the operations and maintenance checks of trailers and petroleum tankers. Two, mandate the Federal Ministry of Transportation in collaboration with National Road Transport Owners Association, Nigerian Association of Road Transport Workers, and Petroleum Tankers Drivers of Nigeria, NOPEN, to establish and implement a comprehensive mandatory training and certifications programs for drivers of trailers and petroleum tankers. Three, to direct the Federal Ministry of Works to commence immediate construction of a flyover at the identified death trap location at Okolowo Express to prevent further accidents, and direct the National Orientation Agency to immediately commence an intensive nationwide public awareness campaign on the dangers of scooping fuel from foreign tankers, utilizing local languages, community engagements, and multimedia platforms to effectively reach all segments of society. I so move, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Please, second.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, and my distinguished colleagues. Honorable Dr. Wale Ahmed. I represent both the good and the good people of Agege Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Lagos State, and it is my pleasure to second the motion as moved by my brother, Honorable Aluko. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. It's a straightforward motion, so I'll just put the question. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to Committee on Works, Committee on Transport, and Committee that is in charge of National Orientation Agency.
Honorable Mohamed Bio, Honorable Bado Ahmed Yusuf, kindly take your seat, please. Mohamed Bio.
Is Honorable Zakaria Chawa, Deputy Chairman, House Committee on Water Resources in the House. Please rise to move your motion.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. My name is Mukhtar Zakar Chawai. I represent Kauri Federal Constituency of Kaduna State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to move a motion on a matter of urgent public importance coming under Order 8, Rule 5. Mr. Speaker, I move that we suspend our relevant rules to enable me to take my motion on the need to deploy more security personnel and equipment to combat the rise of insecurity in Kauru local government of Kaduna State. I so move.
Thank you. Seconder? Yes.
Good afternoon, Your Excellency, fellow colleagues. My name is Honorable Engineer Dominic Ifeanyi Chukwuokafo, and I represent the very hardworking people of Agota Federal Constituency, including the very performing governor of that state, Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo. I'm from Anambra State. I rise this morning to second the motion that this matter of urgent public importance is urgent enough to be had now. I so second.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. Those in support of the motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The second leg of the motion. Second leg, yes.
Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I remain Ogel David Agada, member representing Oju Obifera constituency. I'm from Benue State, the food basket of the nation. I rise this morning to second the motion as ably moved by my honorable colleague. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Those in support of this motion, the second leg of the motion, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable Chai, the floor is yours. Make it brief because we have a lot to do today.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, my motion is on the need to deploy more security personnel and equipment to combat the rise of insecurity in Kauru local government of Kaduna State. The House notes that we currently have military personnel, Operation Safe Haven, in the local government, covering the Chawai axis. The House further notes that the effort and action of Operation Safe Haven and other security personnel has helped in maintaining peace in the Chawai axis. The usual temporal deployment of military personnel to Kaure Emirate and Kumana Chiefdom stems the insecurity tide, but rapidly returns when the troops withdraw. We are facing a rise of insecurity in Kumana Chiefdom and Kaure Emirate, with cases of kidnappings, rustling, and human fatalities occurring almost weekly. The latest attacks in Zakada town in Makami Ward, Galadimawa in Kwasam Ward, and Gesharo Ward has left many kidnapped and killed. A quick deployment of more security personnel to the troubled areas of Kaure Emirate and Kumana Chiefdom can help forestall this menace. Prayer 1, that the CDS directs the quick establishment of forward operating bases in the troubled areas of Kauru local government. That the IG directs the deployment of more police officers and outposts in the local government to aid in preventing criminality. Number 3, provision of adequate equipment, such as military-grade motorcycles, to aid in traversing the many non-motorable roads in the local government. Finally, a minute of silence in honor of the departed. I so move. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any seconder? Yes.
The Right Honorable Speaker, Right Honorable Barrister Benjamin Ukuzie Kalu. My name is Donald Kemekambo Ojogo. I represent the very wonderful people of Ilaje South, the Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker and distinguished colleagues, I am from Ondo State. I rise this afternoon in great delight to support the motion ably moved by my colleague. I so second, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. I think it's straightforward, and I put the question.
Jaha, you are making call.
Those in support of this motion say aye.
Stop.
Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to Committee on Defense and Committee on Police Affairs and Committee on Army. Leader, please move that we do suspend order 8 through 5 sub 4 to enable us to take more than 3 matters of urgent public importance. Leader, please. Leader, please move that we suspend our order 8 through 5 sub 4 to enable us to take an extra motion on
Mr. Speaker,
urgent public importance.
Mr. Speaker, I'm Professor Julius Ihonviri of one federal constituency, Edo State. I rise to move that we suspend order 8 sub 4 of our rules to enable us to take one additional matter of urgent public importance. I so move.
Thank you, Leader of the House. Minority Leader, please second.
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I rise to second the motion as ably moved by the House Leader that we do step down relevant sections of the order of the House to enable us to take more than 3 matters of urgent national importance today. I so second.
Thank you very much. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Can we have Honorable Benjamin Adeyemi Olabinjo move his motion if it's in the House? It's not. In that place, let's have Honorable Billy Osaworo. Honorable Billy, you may rise to move your motion.
Thank you very much. All right, Honorable Speaker, my honorable colleagues, again, I remain Honorable Chief Dr. Billy Famous Adesuwa Osaworo. I represent the good people of Oriomo Federal Constituency of Edo State, a very proud Benin chief. Mr. Speaker, I have a motion of urgent public importance on the need for the Nigerian police and other security agencies to liaise with local vigilante and the likes to embark on a holistic combing of forests in all parts of Nigeria to forestall the hibernation and continued presence of bandits and herdsmen in their hideouts. Mr. Speaker, I rely on Order 805 to suspend all relevant rules to enable me move all these important motions. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Any seconder to this? People from the back. Yes, you. Sesi.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Honorable Sesi Oluwaseun Wengan. I represent the people of Badagry Federal Constituency. I'm from Lagos State, and I rise today to second the motion as ably moved by my esteemed colleague.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The second leg of the motion. Second leg of the motion. Yes, please. Eshed. Be blessed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Odogo Mark Eset is my name, speaking for the good people of you who ran Nsadatai, Ipesepo Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm a proud son of Akwa Ibom State, the only state you can see flying in the Nigerian airspace. I rise this morning to second the motion, the second leg of the motion as moved by my brother and colleague, a member of the Benin Kingdom. I so second.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The floor is yours.
Thank you, my honorable Speaker. The House notes that Section 14(1) and 2B, as well as 17, 2B and C of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended, states clearly...
Honorable Billy, you have to bridge it. It's too long. Bridge it as much as you can. Huh?
As clearly that one of the fundamental objectives of government is to provide security and welfare of its citizens. The House also knows that Nigeria has, over time, been faced with the scourge of insecurity, including terrorism, banditry, and militia activities leading to unfortunate killings, kidnapping, abductions, armed robbery, cattle rustling, unknown gunmen, vandalism of critical national infrastructure. We seem to have devised several strategies designed to tackle and mitigate it. The House is also informed that the National Bureau of Statistics, in its report titled The Crime Experience and Security Perception Survey of 2024, revealed that Nigerians paid a total of 2.3 trillion as ransom across Nigeria between May 2023 and April 2024, and also recorded approximately 51 million crime incidents across Nigerian households in the period under review. Mr. Speaker, the House is also aware that this ugly trend of insecurity is detrimental to the growth, development, and future of the nation as panic and tension continually mount on the citizens regarding their safety. While investors' confidence are reduced, farmlands were abandoned, resulting to decrease in food production, scarcity, hunger, and inflation, as well as displacement of large population. Mr. Speaker, the House is worried that if willful and productive actions are not deployed to ascertain, review, develop, and strengthen comprehensive strategies to curbing this unprecedented wave of security crisis, then its scope will continue to widen, perhaps to areas where there has been relatively peaceful, wreaking havoc and hampering economic activities, thereby inflicting untold hardship and hunger on the citizens, and this does not portend well for the future of the nation. Mr. Speaker, the House resolves that 1. Urge the Nigerian police and other security agencies to liaise with local vigilantes and the likes to embark on a holistic combing of forests in all parts of Nigeria to forestall the hibernation and continued presence of bandits and herdsmen in their hideouts. And the last but not the least, mandate the House committees on police institutions, army, interior, and legislative compliance to ensure compliance and report back to the House within 4 weeks for further legislative action. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. It has to be seconded first before it's amended. Honorable Agocha, second that motion.
David Agada, Honorable David Agada, you are distracting the minority leader. Honorable David Agada, you are distracting the minority leader.
Mr. Speaker, my distinguished colleagues, and the most acting Minority Chief Whip, Mr. Speaker, I rise today representing the great people of Iguano, Umahe North and Umahe South Federal Constituency to second the motion ably moved by my colleague. Mr. Speaker, I so move.
Thank you. I think it's straightforward. I had some people who have amendment to make. Somebody raise hand here. Let's start from there.
Mr. Speaker, thank you for this great opportunity. I want to make an amendment to the resolution.
By our rules, you have to let us know who you are.
My name is Honorable Dennis Nnamdi Agbo. I represent the highly enterprising people of West and North Udenu Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Enugu State. Not long ago, Mr. Speaker, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria was in my state to commission our command and control center. I want to add that technology now is the key to monitoring these dangerous spots around us in forests.
What is the amendment? What do you want to amend in the prayer?
My amendment is that technology should be, because it is possible to deploy satellite-based cameras that can see every inch of this forest, that the police should be encouraged or supported to deploy such technology that monitors these thick forests, wherever they may be. Satellite-based cameras, they can monitor these things. And starting from my state, the Federal Republic of Nigeria can support my state.
Honorable colleague, it's an amendment, not a debate. What are you amending?
It's the prayers that I'm amending. Addition to the prayers. Addition to the prayers, Mr. Speaker, that as of today, technology can be used to do what we are trying to do.
Okay, so we are amending prayer 2, where he mentioned mandate House committees on police institutions. We should add police to use technology. Is that what they are saying?
Yes, my Speaker.
Any seconder to this amendment? Any seconder to this amendment? Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. My name is Honorable Hassan Sheikh Hussein. I represent the good people of Nasarawa Federal Constituency. I rise to second the motion heavily moved by my colleague. I so second.
Those in support of this amendment say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Another amendment? Yes, Philip. Honorable Philip Abbasi.
Thank you very much, distinguished Right Honorable Speaker. Mr. Speaker, my name is Honorable Chief Dr. Philip Agbese. I represent the good people of Ado, Okpoko, Gbadibo Federal Constituency. I'm from Benue State. Mr. Speaker, I want to amend prayer 2 of the motion. By our standing order, the Committee on Police Institution is in charge of institutions responsible for training. It is the Committee on Police Affairs that is in charge of the organ of the Nigeria Police Force that takes care of protection of life of citizens and property. So I'm amending that police institutions should be deleted and replaced with police affairs.
Thank you
very much, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. That's a further amendment on prayer 2, that police institution be replaced with police affairs. Any seconder to this amendment? Yes, Baba.
My name is Honorable Isa Muhammad Anka, representing Anka Talata Mafara constituency. I rise here to support the amendment proposed by my colleague. I so second.
Thank you. Those in support of this amendment say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Yes, Acting Chief, you have an amendment. You okay? Okay, that was what you wanted to do. Those in support of this motion as amended say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to Committee on Police Affairs, Army, Interior, and Legislative Compliance. The last motion for today, like we agreed that we'll do 5, will be coming from Honorable Donald Kimi Kambo Ojogo. You are invited to move your motion, but make it as brief as possible. I'm seeing 2 pages here. Shorten it, please.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Donald Kimi Kambo Ojogo is my name, and I represent the very wonderful and awesome people of Ilajes, the Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker and distinguished colleagues, I am from Ondo State. Mr. Speaker, my motion of urgent public importance borders on the need to declare the following sea-ravaged and submerged oil-producing communities of Ayetoro, Awoye, Molutein, Abereke, in Ilaje Seldo, Federal Constituency of Ondo State as disaster zones and national emergency. Mr. Speaker, I rise first and foremost to seek the leave of the House and the approval of the Speaker that relevant rules of this House be stepped down for me to take this very urgent motion. Mr. Speaker, I so move.
Thank you very much. Your neighbor wants to support you with seconding it. Let him go ahead, please, while you're off your mic. Thank you. So turn off your mic, neighbor, and put it back again, Honorable.
Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I remain Prince Olaide Latif Mohammed, representing the good people of Irepo, Orelope, Olorunsogbo Federal Constituency. I'm from Oyo State. Mr. Speaker, I rise this morning to second the motion as ably moved by my colleague that the matter should be considered as a matter of public urgent importance. I so second, Mr. Speaker.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Any seconder for the second leg from here? Yes.
Thank you, very revered Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues. Honorable Chief Mitema Obodo is my name. I speak for Ogbea Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the very second leg of the motion. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The floor is yours, but make it as brief as 1-2 minutes. Chairman Army, approach the chair. Chairman Army, approach the chair.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues. Like I earlier mentioned, the motion is on the need to declare the sea ravaged and submerged oil-bearing communities of Ayeto, Rawoye, Moliteyin, Abereke, and others in the largest of the federal constituency of Ondo State as disaster zones and national emergency. Mr. Speaker, the House notes that the above-mentioned oil-producing communities in the coastal areas of Ondo State are major revenue sources of the nation, and they account for at least 5.8% of the 60,000 barrels per day of Ondo State's crude oil production output, amounting to about 3.7% of Nigeria's total oil production. Disturbed at the devastating sea incursions and ocean surges, I have been the albatross of these communities for over 2 decades, with hundreds of homes and properties destroyed, resulting in the displacement of indigenes of the communities in their thousands and culminating in the disruption of oil production and exploration activities, thereby posing threats to peace and security in the rural areas of the state. Mr. Speaker, concerned that following this disturbing scene, these oil-bearing coastal communities are now a collective of metaphor and a constant content for advertorials in international and national broadcast channels in terms of depicting negative and ecologically impacted images, and that does not speak well for our country. Mr. Speaker, concerned that about the need to ensure that the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCF, ARO, and its resolve through the renewed hope mantra is supported through legislative backing to protect our treasure bases, especially at a time the administration is desirous to ramp up oil production for enhanced revenue, for development and growth for the country. Accordingly, the House hereby resolves to 1, declare the aforementioned communities as disaster zones and national emergency, and finally, urge the House Committees on National Emergency and Disaster Management, Ecological Fund, NDDC, Niger Delta Now Regional Development, and legislative compliance to take urgent measures to ensure compliance and report back to this Honorable House within 4 weeks. I so move, Mr. Speaker, and distinguished colleagues. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Dr. Kwakwansia. Doctor, I want you to second the motion.
Right Honorable Speaker, distinguished colleagues, my name is Dr. Gali Mustafa Tijani, representing Albasu Gajingi Federal Constituency, Mr. Speaker. I'm from Kano State. I rise to second the motion as moved by my colleagues. I so second it.
Thank you very much. It's a straightforward motion, so I put the question. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to Committee on National Emergency and Disaster Management, Committee on Ecological Fund, Committee on NDDC, Niger Delta, and Regional Development, including legislative compliance. Honorable colleagues, that is the end of matters of urgent public importance. We've concluded the 5 in number that we promised to do today. Though they are 10 or 11, the rest will come in from tomorrow. Thank you for understanding and bearing with us. Honorable members, the first business of the day is presentation of 25 bills, and I invite the clerks to read the short titles of this bill.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members. National Assembly Service Repeal and Enactment Bill 2025, first reading. National Institute for Fishery Management, Bagwai, Kano State Establishment Bill 2024, first reading. Federal College of Entrepreneurship and Skills Development, Gombe, Adamawa State Establishment Bill 2024, first reading. National Sugar Development Council Act Amendment Bill 2024, first reading. National Agricultural Development Fund Act Amendment Bill 2025, first reading. National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control Act Amendment Bill 2025, first reading. Nigerian Association of Paralegals Establishment Bill 2025, first reading. Criminal Code Act Amendment Bill 2025, first reading. National Hajj Commission of Nigeria Act Amendment Bill 2025, first reading. Federal Medical Centers Act Amendment Bill 2025, first reading. Orthopedic Hospital Management Board Act Amendment Bill 2024, first reading. Federal University of Agriculture and Entrepreneurship Bama Establishment Bill 2024, first reading. Federal College of Entrepreneurship and Skills Acquisition Movie Adamawa State Establishment Bill 2025, first reading. Federal University of Oil and Gas Technology CODA Ondo State Bill 2025, first reading. National Institute for Vocational and Entrepreneurial Studies Agadagba Obon or Arobo Ondo State Establishment Bill 2025, first reading. National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control Act Amendment Bill 2025, first reading. Federal Capital Territory Scholarship Board Establishment Bill 2025, first reading. Public Health Council of Nigeria Establishment Bill 2025, first reading. Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 Act Alteration Bill 2025, first from change of the local government from Aye Kire local government area to Aye Dire local government area, Ekiti State, first reading. National Assembly Financial Management Bill 2024, first reading. University of Abuja Act Amendment Bill 2024, first reading. Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission's meter reading, billing, cash collection, and credit management for electricity supplies regulations Amendment Bill 2024, first reading. Companies and Allied Matters Act Amendment Bill 2024, first reading. National Mathematical Center Amendment Bill 2024, first reading. University of Abuja Amendment Bill 2024, first reading.
Thank you very much, Clerk. The second business of the day is presentation of two reports of the Committee on Health Care Services, standing in the name of Honorable Lemos Magaji. Honorable Lemos Magaji is invited to present the report, but I've been told that he's not in the house, so his deputy will be doing that. The deputy, you are hereby invited to present the report. Oh, you are here. Good one, good one. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues, my name is Amos Gwamna Magaji. I represent the peaceful people of Zangon Kataf, Java Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, we are from Kaduna State. May I seek the leave of Mr. Speaker to present two reports to the House on Committee of Health Care Services. The first report is that the House do receive the report of the Committee of Health Care Services on the bill of an act to establish Institute of Health Service Administrators of Nigeria to provide for the control, health administration, and regulation of the activity of the members and the related matters, HB 935. The second is that the House do receive the report of the Committee on Healthcare Services on the bill for an act to amend the National Tobacco Control Act 2015 to cure certain defects in the act, ensure its effective implementation in Nigeria, and address the lacuna that may easily exploited by the tobacco industry in Nigeria, and employ strict penalty for smokers of tobacco in the public place and for related matters. HB 47 and 1151. Mr. Speaker, I hereby seek your indulgence to lay the report.
Any seconder to this motion? Yes, all the way back, yes?
Mr. Speaker, my honorable colleagues, I am Honorable Abdullahi Rashid, member representing Dukuna Fada Federal Constituency from Gombe State. I rise to second that the House do receive the report of the Committee on Health Care Services on a bills HB 935, HB 47, and HB 1151. I so second, Mr. Speaker.
I put the question. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable Magaji, you may now lay your report. The first order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principle of a bill for an act to repeal the Nigerian Legion Act Cap N119, Laws of Federation of Nigeria 2004, and enact the Veteran Federation of Nigeria to ensure the proper welfare and health conditions of the military veterans, expand the operation and function of the Veteran Federation for National Development and for related matters. Standing in the name of Honorable Rufus Ojuawo Adeniyi, honorable members will recall that the bill was read the first time on Thursday, 28 November 2024, and I invite Honorable Adeniyi to move that the bill be now read the second time. Honorable Adeniyi, please.
Thank you, Right Honorable Sir. My distinguished colleagues, I remain Air Vice Marshal Ojuawo retired, and I represent the good people of Ekiti Southwest. Ikere is our own federal constituency. I'm from Ekiti State. I want to seek the cooperation and support of my esteemed colleagues this morning in my moving this motion on a bill for an act to repeal the Nigerian Legion Act, Cap November 119, Laws of Federal Republic of Nigeria, Federation of Nigeria 2004, and enact the Federal Federation of Nigeria to ensure the proper welfare and health condition of the military veterans, expand the operation and functions of the Federal Federation for National Development and for related matter, HB 1950, for the second reading. I so move, my speaker, sir.
I think it's straightforward. I'll just put.
Yeah.
Yes, I will just have a second read and then we'll put the question. Acting Chief Whip, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this rare opportunity as a son of a Nigerian veteran. My name is Ahmed Jaha. I represent Chibok Damboa Goza Federal Constituency, and I rise to second a very important bill for the establishment of the Nigerian veterans to be read the second time. As so second. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Let's put the question. Those who support. Yes, please. You want to make a comment?
Yes, sir. Yes,
all
sir.
Right.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues. Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, while I commend our brother and our friend, Honorable Rufus Adeniyi, who, out of experience, has brought this very, very, very important bill. We commend him for his foresight, but we had a discussion which I will also want to draw the attention of the House to, and then pray that we look at the bill a second time to rejig it properly. The bill seeks to repeal the Nigerian Legion Act. And under the Nigerian Legion Act, you have non-veterans. And the bill intends to bring another bill that will take care of veterans and better their welfare. So the question will be, what about the non-veterans under the Nigerian Legion Act that we are repealing? What happens to them? So I pray that he looks deeper and better into this amendment and come up with a solution to this, because we are going to create a lacuna if we don't manage it properly. So whilst we commend him for the bill, but we need to draw his attention to this fact and pray that it should be taken care of. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I support the bill, sir.
Thank you. Let me hear from you, my brother. That's okay.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues, I remain Abdul Samad Dasuki, representing Kebetambual from Sokoto State. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I also rise to commend our colleague who brought this very important bill to take care of veterans. But just like the leader highlighted, I also want to emphasize repealing the Nigerian Legion Act means that there's a component of some retirees, some Legion members that are not part of the military. So we had a discussion with him, And I think maybe we can step it down so that we can package it better and have an exclusive veterans bill, which is going to take care of the ex-military men. But if we repeal it, there's a component that we are not carrying along. We are going to be leaving them without anywhere to hang into, which is the Nigerian Legion, which comprises of more than just the ex-military men. But I support this bill in its totality when it's been reformed and brought back to this House for debate. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Yeah, that's okay. If you are supporting the bill and you are still asking us to step it down, that is contradictory.
No, Mr. Speaker, sir. He's repealing the Nigerian, if you look at it, it says repeal the Nigerian Legion Act. The Nigerian Legion Act comprises of many ex-men, not only the military. So is that bill that is only going to take care of ex-servicemen? That is what it intends to achieve. So there's going to be a lacuna for example, members of the police that have retired, members of the civil defense that they are part of the Legion. No, they are part of the Legion. They are part of, veterans are only the ex-military men, like he said in the bill. He has highlighted that in the bill. If you look at the lead debate, is explicit. He has explained that. So I think it can come on its own ex-veterans bill without touching the Nigerian Legion Act. Thank you very much.
All right. So the argument is that the bill is not as wide and all-encompassing as it's supposed to be, because proceeding with it and repealing the existing bill will shortchange a lot of men who have served the country. You have the first right of reply. Let's hear from you, Adeni.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker, my distinguished colleagues. I have initially discussed with my leaders on this issue, and I want to let the whole House know that the Legion, like the name implies, is just Legion. It's just anybody. Everybody, if you're a retiree, you can join them if you want to. Even the military guys can only join them when they wish to. It's not compulsory. But veteran is something that has to do with the military, and you will be able to take adequate care of them. So I will relate a story to you why I moved to move this bill. Sometimes back, I think that was sometimes in October last year, an elderly retired soldier from my village came to Abuja on his own, and he said he came to do verification. Apparently, he's an elderly person, and I think he's suffering some dementia. And when he came to Abuja, he was lucky that a good Samaritan saw him somewhere in one of the local areas in Abuja and took him to a police station. When they traced him, when he said he was from his Sekiti, they quickly called me, and I have to organize a rescue team to rescue him there and took him back to the village. And if veteran has been in charge of the retired people, such situation will not occur. And so many of like that. I can tell you, sir, 3 weeks ago, the veterans in Abuja and the environment, they blocked the gate to the Ministry of Finance because their entitlement were not paid on time, because on their own they are struggling. And so, you know, the service these people have rendered to Nigeria. So what I would suggest, I agree that some people might be affected. But however, I think what I want to do, based on their advice, is that I need to reenact the Legion Bill, removing the military from there, and then let the military be veteran, where the Ministry of Defense can take care of them, and they'll be properly taken care of. Not they are only taking care of them, but as I must tell you this, there are so many of them today that they are retired based on maybe age or some reasons. But Nigeria has spent a humongous amount on training of these people, and once they retire, and once we are not able to harness their effort, it goes to waste. So this is what moved me to move this motion. I totally agree with them. If they can allow me to lead the debate, and then in the process of during public hearing, we could make some amendment and reenact the Legion Bill, and then this veteran bill will be on its own. That would be okay, sir. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. And my honorable colleagues.
Yeah, so there is an agreement that there are two different, that the already existing Nigerian Legions Act can actually exist alongside the Veteran Act. So in that case, you don't need to repeal the Legions Act. since the Veterans Act did not incorporate
Yes, sir.
all that the Legions Act captured. But what you are arguing is that during public hearing, but this particular discovery doesn't even need public hearing. The Parliament has taken parliamentary notice of it. And the parliamentary notice of it is that it is not as encompassing as it's supposed to be. There are two things. One, to step it down and bring it back tomorrow, removing the repeal element of it, and present it as a fresh veteran act, which the House will go with it, or to allow the people to vote, and then it goes to public hearing and all that if the committee approve it.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, sir. We agree to the fact that we could bring it back tomorrow and then just enact the veteran act.
Thank
and
you.
leave,
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you for that understanding. That is legislative maturity. So this bill is stepped down by leave of the House. Thank you for understanding AVM. Thank you. The second order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principles of the bill for an act to amend the National Health Act, number 8 of 2014, to provide a framework for establishment of a National Quality Accreditation Commission, Federal Territory Institution Commission, and for related matters standing in the name of Honorable Adedayo Adeshola Samuel. Honorable members will recall that the bill was read the first time on Wednesday, 1st November 2023. And I invite Honorable Adedayo to move that the bill be now read the second time. Honorable Adedayo. Yes, Doctor.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Speaker, and my distinguished colleagues. My name is Dr. Adeshola S. Adedayo. I represent the good people of Apapa. I am from Lagos State, the state of excellence. I rise this afternoon to move for the second reading of a bill for an act to amend the National Health Act, number 8 of 2014, to provide a framework for the establishment of a National Quality Accreditation Commission, Federal Tertiary, not territory, Federal Tertiary Institution Commission, and for related matters, House Bill 802. I so move, Mr. Speaker, my honorable.
Thank you. Any seconder? Yes, Deputy Chairman, House Rules.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My distinguished colleagues, I am Bello Issa Ambarura. I'm representing Gorba Elela Federal Constituency from Sokoto State. Mr. Speaker, I rise up to second the motion on a bill for an act to amend the National Health Act number 8 of 2024 to provide for the framework and the establishment of a National Quality Accreditation Commission, ably sponsored by my colleague Adedayo Adesola Samuel, to be read for the second time, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Please lead your debate. The floor is just, make it brief, sir.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. My colleagues, one more time, my name is Adeshola Adedayo. I represent the good people of Apapa. I am from the state of aquatic splendor. I rise this afternoon to lead a debate on a bill to amend the National Health Act 2014 to provide a framework for the establishment of a National Quality Accreditation Commission, Federal Tertiary Institution Commission, and for connected matters. Mr. Speaker and my respected colleagues, I want you to support me in this bill because
health is an essential commodity, and we cannot take our health for granted, and we cannot allow our institutions, particularly concerning health institutions, to run without proper accreditation, without proper regulation, because we know the dire consequences if we fail to regulate and accredit all our tertiary institutions. Again, we need a tertiary institutions commission to deal directly with the issues of all our tertiary health institutions. You will recall that we have over 50 of such institutions now. And the proposal is for this commission to regulate our tertiary health institutions, including the federal medical centers and the teaching hospitals all across the country. The purpose of this bill is to improve the regulation, the quality, and standard of healthcare services in Nigeria by amending some sections of the Principal Act and carefully outline the structure, functions, and powers of the Commission, as well as the composition of the boards. Mr. Speaker and honorable colleagues, as new health challenges emerge on a daily basis, technology and innovations in the health sector, along with improved management systems, are also evolving steadily. Since effective health system is a vital aspect of national indices of development, we must therefore continue to improve on our health standards through the enactment of needed legislative instruments to trigger the needed changes. Mr. Speaker, my esteemed colleagues, this bill is a very straightforward piece of legislation that seeks to enhance the regulation, quality, and the standard of healthcare services in Nigeria. I therefore appeal for your overwhelming support that the bill be read the second time and referred to the relevant committee or committees of the House for further legislative actions. I so submit, my colleagues.
Thank you very much. This is straightforward bill. So I'll just put the question. Those in support of this bill say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Please, clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The long title of the bill.
Right, Honorable Speaker, honorable members. A bill for an act to amend the National Health Act number 8 of 2014 to provide a framework for establishment of a National Quality Accreditation Commission, Federal Tertiary Institution Commission, and for related matters. Second reading.
The bill is read second time, and it is referred to Committee on Health Care Services. The third order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principle of the bill for an act to establish Federal College of Nursing and Midwifery, Magun, Plateau State, to provide training and research in general nursing, midwifery, and other specialties of nursing and related matters, standing in the name of Honorable Ishaya David Lalo. No members will recall that the bill was read the first time on Thursday, 28 November 2024, and I invite Honorable Lalo to move that the bill be now read the second time. Honorable Lalo, Deputy Chairman, House Services.
Exactly.
Confidently so.
Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Lalo, is it Lalo or Carlo?
Yes. After Carlo is Lalu.
No, after Lalo is Carlo.
No, after Carlo is Lalu, sir, because
Okay.
you're already sitting there.
I will dash you K so that it be Carlo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
All right, go ahead.
Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I remain Honorable Dr. Ishaya David Lalu. I represent Mangu Bokos Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Plateau State, the home of peace and tourism. I rise this afternoon to move a motion on a bill for the Act to establish Federal College of Nursing and Midwifery, Mangun, Plateau State, to provide training and research in general nursing, midwifery, and other specialties of nursing, and for related matters. HB 1748 I so move.
Honorable Idem, second, please. Chairman, Procurement.
Thank you, Your Excellency, the Deputy Speaker.
You didn't say confidently. You didn't answer that. Chairman, Procurement.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues. My name is Idem Unyime, member representing Ukanafun, Rowanam Federal Constituency of Akwa Ibom State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the motion that this bill be read for a second time by Honorable Lalu. I so second. Thank you.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. It's an establishment bill. I just put the question. Those in support of this bill say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, please read the long title of the bill.
Right, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Sani, Yerima Sani, you are distracting the House.
A bill for an act to establish Federal College of Nursing and Midwifery, Mangun, Plateau State, to provide training and research in general nursing, midwifery, and other specialties of nursing and for related matters. Second reading.
Thank you, Clerk. The bill is read second time and is referred to Committee on Health Institutions. Honorable colleagues, the fourth order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principle of a bill for an act to provide for the establishment of National Obstetrics Fistula Center for treatment, rehabilitation, reintegration, research, and training, Babaruga, Katsina State, and for related matters. Standing in the name of Honorable Dahatu Shehu. Honorable members will recall that the bill was read the first time on Wednesday, 8 May 2024. And I invite Honorable Shehu to move that the bill be now read the second time. Honorable Shehu, the small DS.
Yes, Right Honorable Speaker, sir, very distinguished colleagues, once again, Honorable Engineer Shehu Alhatu. My name, I represent Paskari Kankara Sabwa. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Katsina State. I rise to move a motion for a bill for an act to provide for the establishment of National Obstetric Fistula Center for the treatment, rehabilitation, reintegration, research and training, Babaruga Katsina State, and for related matters, HB 1190, be read for the second time.
Thank you very much. Chairman Mistream, second.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Honorable Prince Henry Odianosan Okoje. I represent the good people of Eastern Northeast and Southeast Federal Constituency, Mr. Speaker. I'm from Edo State. I rise to second this motion, ably moved by my colleague. I so second, Mr. Speaker. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This is establishment bill, so I'll just put the question. Those in support of this bill say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, give us the long title of the bill.
Right, Honorable Speaker, honorable members. A bill for an act to provide for establishment of National Obstetrics Fistula Center for treatment, rehabilitation, reintegration, research, and training, Babaruga, Katsina State, and for related matters. Second reading.
The bill is read for the second time and is referred to the Committee on Specialty Health Care. The fifth order of the day is commencement of debate on general principle of the bill for an act to amend the Code of Conduct Bureau and Tribunal Act, Cap C-15, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2024, to insulate judicial officers from prosecution before being lawfully removed from office and for related matters. Standing in the name of Honorable Solomon T. Bob. Honorable members will recall that the bill was read the first time on Tuesday, 30th April 2024, and I invite Honorable Bob to move that the bill be now read the second time. Honorable Bob, please, the floor is yours.
Mr. Speaker, Honorable Friends, my name is Solomon Bob from Rivers State. Yes, I'm here to propose a motion for a bill for an act to amend
the Code of Conduct, Bureau, and Tribunal Acts to insulate judicial officers from prosecution before being lawfully removed from office and for related matters. For the second time, so Mr. Speaker, I so move waiting for a secondment. Thank you.
Please turn off your microphone. Yes, let the seconder come from there, yes. You.
Mr. Speaker, my name is Honorable Adebayo Anthony Adepoju. I represent the good people of Ibarakpa Central and Ibarakpa North Federal Constituency of the Paysetter State. Mr. Speaker, I am from Oyo State. I rise to second the motion as ably moved by my friend and brother, friend and colleague. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Those in support of the motion that the bill be read the second time, say aye. No, let us second the bill and then we'll come to a point of order. Let's have your point of order.
Thank you very much, my dear Speaker, my colleagues. My name is Clement Jimbo. I represent the very good people of Abak, Etmekbo, and Ika Federal Constituency. My point of order, Mr. Speaker, is actually a constitutional point of order with regards to the bill in question. Section 308 of the 1999 Constitution, as amended, clearly tells us and Nigerians the category of people that should enjoy immunity of any kind. And that does not include judicial officers. So that is my point of order, that this bill is not in conformity with our ground norms, which is the 1999 Constitution, specifically Section 308. Thank you.
Fundamental issue raised from the constitutional point of order that relied on Section 308.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker. Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Please, let's dispense with the first point of order. Please, turn off your microphone. Let's have your first right of reply on the issue raised on Section 308 with regards to immunity.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. His point of order is a gross misunderstanding, misapprehension of the intent of this bill. It had nothing, absolutely nothing to do with immunity. I don't know where I got that from. It's totally out of sync with what this bill seeks to achieve. I think he jumped the gun. He should have waited for the bill to be read, for me to explain what the bill is about. So it has nothing to do with immunity at all for judicial officers. So that's the point about it. There is nothing about immunity here. This bill seeks to, if I may just go ahead.
I'm not hearing you clearly.
Really?
Are you saying that the fundamental issue of 308 that was raised is not relevant?
Absolutely relevant. Absolutely 100% relevant.
Okay, convince us.
There is no bearing at all. This bill seeks, what it seeks to do one, is to prevent the prosecution.
Criminal or civil? Because he didn't mention.
Well, anyone.
Anyone?
Yes, while serving. Let me tell you, Section 292 of the Constitution has provided the procedure for...
That a judicial officer
Yeah.
commits a criminal offense and will not be prosecuted. That is why I'm asking, is this civil or criminal? Because your bill did not specify it. So if a judicial officer commits a criminal offense while in office, he should not be prosecuted?
Well, that, of course, that one speaks to itself without even needing buttressing.
I didn't hear.
That one speaks for itself without needing buttressing. Okay? If a judicial officer commits an offense, a criminal offense, for instance, that requires prosecution, he first has to be removed and then get prosecuted. That is what the Constitution says in Section 292. Okay? Because the idea is to prevent them from being hounded arbitrarily, from being hounded, harassed, and made victims of witch hunts, and being prevented from doing their job as a result of fear that they could be facing any kind of harassment, criminal or civil. You can't remove a judicial officer. You can't prosecute a judicial officer before removal. First, you must remove him. And the Constitution has spelled out the mode of that removal. For heads of court, it has to be upon address by the respective legislative house, either Senate or House of Assembly. Acting upon that address, the president can remove the Chief Justice of Nigeria.
Let me ask.
Yep.
The principle of Nemo Judax in causa sua. A man should not be a judge in his own case, which is a natural rule of natural justice. If you are a judicial officer and you were sitting and a matter that concerns you is brought before you and it directly affects you, how does that law apply there?
No, that's what
Especially when it's in criminal matter.
No, you only recuse yourself. If you have a direct conflict in the matter before you, as judicial officer, by law and rules of court, you recuse yourself. Okay, in fact, as a matter of fact, counsel in the matter will bring an application for you to recuse yourself. Okay.
Okay, let us hear the parliament.
That's different. But can I go ahead with the bill now?
No, there is a point of order which we need to dispense with.
Okay.
Before we throw a question on this issue. I would like to hear communicator, and then Honorable Sada, and then I'll come to you, Ambassador, and the minority.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker.
It's a robust, it's a debate that demands our contribution.
I remain Honorable Kaleja Adeboye Paul, PhD, representing Nigeria, me fellow to Federal Constituency, the meaning Nigeria from Lagos State, the state of Akati Splendor. I want to emphasize that the order raised by my dear colleague should be sustained. And the essence of sustaining it is that if we enact a law that is inconsistent with the Constitution, it's going to be null and void. The purpose of specifying in the Constitution...
Honorable Bob, please approach the chair. Go ahead.
The purpose of specifying in the Constitution those that are to enjoy immunity is very, very germane, and they are so specified. This is creating another immunity, and if that is the case, we will continue to have a myriad of people who want to be immune from the Constitution. So for me, I think the order should be sustained. Thank you.
Honorable Jaha, the speaker called Bob, not you.
Maki, you are prognosing into the official assignment of the acting chief whip. So be guided. Be guided. Honorable Festus Adefirange, kindly take your seat. Festus Adefirange.
Yes. Honorable Sada.
Mr. Speaker, my name is Sada Soli, representing GBI Kaita Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, with due respect to my colleague, Honorable Bob, the complication we have on this floor with respect to this bill is because we don't have the bill. We don't know what is the provisions of his amendment.
You don't have the bill?
We don't have the bill.
Wow.
That is why we're a bit stuck with
Clerk.
the provision of Section 308. We know that Section 308 of the Constitution is talking about the president, the vice president, the governor, and the deputy governor. And it's not talking about
Judicial officers.
Yes. And then even in that section, it does not preclude these people from civil proceedings. But Bob is saying both civil and criminal. But let him avail us with the provisions of this so that we will be guided properly, so that we will not entangle this bill with the provisions of the Constitution, just to be fair to Bob, and then to be fair to Honorable Jimbo. Because we don't know what the bill is talking about. Yes.
Okay, you raised a very important issue now that it was not distributed. Honorable Bob, was it not distributed?
It was. I think I provided.
If you have the copy, can I see your hand, please, honorable members? If you have a copy of this bill, you don't have. You have a copy of the debate? So, and you know, it's one of our rules that it must be distributed for members to.
Mr. Speaker, give me a moment. Let me verify, because I know that copies were brought here this morning. You have copies, right? Fantastic. Yes.
If you have the bill, can you raise your hand, please, honorable members? Nobody has this bill.
They have. I've shown you. They have.
Let me ask again, if you have the bill, raise your hand, please. Honorable, you can see that people don't have this bill. And it's one of the rules, no matter what the bill is, if members don't have it, so that you can circulate it and we'll present it again tomorrow.
But I'm astounded because I think I brought here about 50 copies.
Wow.
Yes. I'm astounded. Yes. Follow me? Listen, my friend, I've seen members here bring 20 copies, okay? I've seen members here bring 20 copies. Don't interrupt me, okay? I've seen members here bring 20 copies. So don't say that. Yes. So I can understand that. I can ensure that tomorrow they bring as many copies as we have members here. Okay.
All right. Thank you for understanding. So we'll step it down today, and it will appear tomorrow. Please, members, read up that bill in line with the Constitution provision of 308 and see.
I have an appeal to make. Please direct the Committee on Rules and Business.
Yes, I'm directing from the chair.
This bill makes it to the floor tomorrow.
Yes.
Because this bill has been long. Okay. Thank you.
You're directing the chair, but the chair is well directed by you. Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Bob. Please, according to the directive that came from Bob, I hereby direct you, Chairman Rules and Business, ensure that this, seriously speaking, ensure that this makes the bill tomorrow, the business of the day tomorrow. All right? This bill should be there. Clerk. Yeah? Yes. So, clerk, also ensure that we have it tomorrow. So, bill step down by the leave of the House. The sixth order of the day is a motion on the need to sensitize Nigerians on the dangers of scooping from falling petroleum-laden tankers. Standing in the name of Honorable Aliyu Mustafa Abdullahi. Honorable Abdullahi is invited to move the motion. He's not in the House. Honorable Abdullahi is not here, so bill step down by the leave of the House. The seventh order of the day is a motion on the need to complete the construction of Jamb office in Bongang Ayedade local government area and construct a new JAMB office at Apomu Isokan local government of Osun State, standing in the name of Honorable Lanre Oladebo. Honorable Oladebo is invited to move the motion.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Honorable Lanre Omoleye Oladebo. I rise this afternoon to move a motion on a need to complete the construction of JAM office in Bogon, Ayedade local government area, and construct a new JAM office at Akpomu Ishoko local government area, Osun State. The House notes that the JAM office in Bogon, Ayedade local government of Osun State has not been completed since 2021. The uncompleted status has greatly affected the accreditation by the JAM. The House also notes that without the complete construction and accreditation of JAM office in Bogon, students in these areas cannot participate in the computer-based test. Also aware that the federal government has committed huge resources to the uncompleted 540 seating capacity examination hall. Worried that the 270 computer equipment supplied to Bogon JAM office has not been utilized due to the non-completion of the office complex. Also worried that the alarming increase of JAM students in 2024, with Osun State students JAM registration standing at around 110,000 without a corresponding increase in JAM CBT examination centers. Cognizant of the need to establish a new JAM office in Akpomu, Ishokon local government area of Osun State, specifically in Ayedade, Rewole, Ishokon federal constituency. Disturbed that the JAM office in Bogon, Ayedade local government has no electricity, standby generator, and solar power system to mitigate against NEPA failure during the JAM examinations. The House also aware that Bogon office will need additional 275 computer systems to complete the second phase of the uncompleted examination hall with 540 seating capacity. Also aware that the western region of Nigeria has a total of 517,000 JAM registration in year 2004, out of which Osun State has around 110,000 candidates. Further aware that the need to cite the JAM office in Akpomu, Ishokon local government to take case of students in Ikire, Akpomu, Orilo, Wutown, and neighboring communities. Cognizant of this, cognizant that to access JAM office and computer-based centers is crucial for students to achieve academic breakthrough, as successful JAM students' results are only gateway to higher institution. The House resolves to all JAM Admission and Matriculation Board, JAM, to consider the completion of this JAM office in Bogon, Ayedade, Irowole, Ishokon local government, and approve the new JAM office in the state, particularly in Akpomu Town, Ishokon local government, in the Irowole, Ishokon federal constituency of Osun State. Mandate to Committee on Basic Education Bodies to ensure compliance and report back to the House within 4 weeks. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Honorable Ikenga, second this motion.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Ikenga Ugochinyere. I represent the good people of Idaho North and South Federal Constituency. I rise to second the motion ably moved by my good friend.
Thank you very much. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say no. The ayes have it because it's an infrastructure motion. It is now referred to Committee on Basic Examination Borders. The eighth order of the day is motion on menace of gully erosion in Nanka, Oko, Umunze community, standing in the name of Honorable Chinwe Clara Nabife. Honorable Nabife is invited to move the motion. Honorable Chinwe, she's not here. Motion stepped down by the leave of the House. Please, The ninth order of the day is consideration of three bills standing in the name of Honorable Julius Ihombere, the House Leader. Honorable Ihombere will move for their consideration. Leader, please.
Mr. Speaker, Professor Julius Ihombere, Onwa Federal Constituency, Edo State. I rise to move that the following bills be considered by the House. HB 1815, HB 1818, HB 1977. I so move.
Honorable Kelechi, second.
The right day, Honorable Speaker, and my respected colleagues. My name is Honorable Kelechi Wogu. I represent the people of Ichie, Omoma Federal Constituency. I'm from Rivers State, the treasure base of the nation. I rise to second this motion moved by my senior colleague. I so second.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The 10th order of the day is consideration of report of the Committee on University Education on a bill for an act to establish Federal University of Medical and Health Sciences, ITEM, Bende, to make comprehensive provision for its due management and administration and for related matters. Honorable members will record that the report was laid on Tuesday, 14 January 2025. Honorable Abubakar Hassan Folata will move for its consideration. Honorable Folata.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues. I am Abubakar Hassan Fulata. I represent Berniwa Krika Samaguri Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Jigawa State. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I move that the House do consider the report of the Committee on University Education on a bill for an act to establish Federal University of Medical and Health Sciences, ITEM Bende, to make comprehensive provisions for its due management and administration and for related matters. House Bill 25, and approve recommendations therein. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, honorable members. My name is Kwamoti Bitrus Lauri. I speak for the people of Jamsa, Numa Lamude Federal Constituency. I second the motion as moved by Honorable Flatter. I so second.
Thank you. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Leader, please move that the House do resolve into the Committee of the Whole to consider reports.
Mr. Speaker, I rise to move that the House do resolve into Committee of the Whole to consider the reports earlier outlined. I so move.
Thank you. Minority Leader, please second.
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I rise to second the motion that the House do resolve into Committee of the Whole to consider reports. I so second.
Thank you. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The House hereby resolves into the Committee of the Whole. Honorable colleagues, the first bill to be considered is for an act to amend the Federal Polytechnics Act, Cap F-17 Laws of Federation of Nigeria 2004, and establish Federal Polytechnics, Sabon, Bireni, Sokoto State, and for related matters. And I invite Honorable Julius Ihombere, House Leader, to give the synopsis of the bill.
Mr.
1
Chairman,
minute, please.
We don't have the reports, Mr. Chairman.
It's just one page. It's an amendment of the Act. It's just one page. Yeah.
Chairman wants us to comply.
Yes. We're waiting for Bendy's report.
I think, Sada, your mic is on. Off it.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, I rise to move that a bill for an act to amend the Federal Medical Centers Act 2022 to establish Federal Medical Center in South Sokoto State and for related matters, HB 1818, be considered because it's a simple thing to amend the Federal Medical Act and insert Federal Medical Center in South Sokoto State on the list, and to perform the functions assigned to Federal Medical Centers, as usual. I so state.
Thank you. I think people should increase this mic a little bit because leader is struggling to be heard. The question is that 3 clauses, explanatory memorandum and long title be made part of this bill. Clause 1 to 3, explanatory memorandum, long title. The second bill to be considered is for an act to amend the Federal Medical Centers Act 2022 to establish Federal Medical Center in South Sokoto State. And for related matters, I invite the leader to give the synopsis of the bill. 1 minute, leader. No, the one of medical center. The first one was polytechnics. This one is medical center. You are moving according to the paper.
All right.
All right. Move. Just say, leader, say, I move according to the paper.
We move according to the paper.
Thank you, leader.
Thank you,
the question is that clauses 1 to 3, explanatory memorandum and long title be made part of this bill. Clause 1 to 3. Clause 2. Minority leader.
Yes, sir. Clause 2, which has to do with the numbering, that the principal schedule is amended by inserting a new item Q. Yes, sir.
I didn't hear you.
Clause 2 is the insertion of a new item, that is the Q, which brings in the new polytechnic. But I think that we should add that subsequently the other numbering should be amended in line so that it will flow. The same problem arose in the first one we considered. We just insert a new item without talking about the existing item, what happens to them. There should be consequential amendment.
You know, this is just added to the schedule.
Yes, sir. In that schedule, you have listed...
This is number 23.
Yes, sir. You have listed others. And then you are bringing a new one. And most often, they are listed serially. If this is Bonnie, it should take its place as B.
Okay, so what do you mean that the
it's just for the
corresponding...
clerk to tidy it up and ensure that the amendment is consequential.
So what do you want us to put there as the amendment there?
It's just, we don't have the whole this thing. If it was added as the last item,
You know, it's a schedule. We are just
sir.
adding the name, Federal Medical Center, ESA, Sokoto State, and giving it a number.
Now, Federal Medical Center, ESA, Sokoto State should come in where I ought to be in that schedule.
I don't think it's in alphabetical order. It is not in alphabetical order. It's in the way they come, about age.
Okay, if it's not in alphabetical order, then I withdraw my amendment. But
Thank you very much.
It should be alphabetical.
Thank you very much.
Sir.
So 1 to 3. Explanatory memorandum, long title. The third bill to be considered is for an act to amend the Federal Polytechnics Act, Cap F17, Laws of Federation of Nigeria 2004, and establish Federal Polytechnics, Tombia, River State. And for related matters, I invite Honorable Julius Ihombre, House Leader, to give the synopsis of the bill. Leader, please, 1 minute.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is a polytechnic that is long overdue for that particular zone to provide related technical skills, promote new technology, build the kind of students that will help Nigeria to promote industrialization and the transmission of skills to younger people. I urge my colleagues to support this bill. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The question is that clauses 1 to 3, explanatory memorandum and long title be made part of this bill. Clause 1 to 3? Clause 1 to 3? Explanatory memorandum, long title. The report to be considered is that of the Committee on University Education on a bill for an act to establish Federal University of Medical and Health Sciences, Itembende, to make comprehensive provision for its due management and administration and for related matters. And I invite Honorable Abubakar Hassan Folata to give the synopsis of the bill, of the report.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This bill has 29 clauses. It seeks to establish a university, Federal University of Health and Medical Sciences, Bende, in Abia State, with specialization in medicine and applied sciences, with a view to training highly skilled manpower in the area of medicine and medical researches. This is essentially the import of the bill. I so submit, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. There are 29 clauses, like he mentioned, shadows, explanatory memorandum, and long title of the bill. Clause 1, Clause 2, Clause 3, Clause 4, Clause 5, Clause 6 to 20, 20 to 29, shadows, explanatory memorandum, long title of the bill. Please, leader, move that the House reverts to plenary to report progress.
Mr. Chairman, Julius Ihonvere, Owan Federal Constituency, arise to move that the House do revert to plenary to enable the chairman, acting as Speaker, report to the House. I so move.
Thank you. Minority Leader.
Mr. Chairman, my dear colleagues, I rise to second the motion as moved by the House Leader. I so second.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The House hereby revert to plenary to report progress.
Honorable members, you are distracting Chairman Appropriation. You are distracting Chairman Appropriation. Honorable members. Honorable Jafar, kindly take your seat. Honorable Inua Garba, former Speaker, Gombe State House of Assembly, kindly take your seat. Honorable Mepalas, stop distracting the former Speaker, Gombe State House of Assembly. Honorable Isa Burning, Sabon Bani, you either take your seat or you approach the Chief Whip. You are distracting the Minority Leader.
It is the chairman's reports in Committee of the Whole on the bill for an act to amend Federal Polytechnics Act, Laws of Federation of Nigeria 2004, and establish Federal Polytechnics Sabon, Birani, Sokoto State, and for related matters. And approve clauses 1 to 3, explanatory memorandum, and the long title of the bill. It is the chairman's report that the House in Committee of the Whole considered a report on a bill for an act to amend the Federal Medical Centers Act 2022 to establish Federal Medical Center, ESA, Sokoto State, and for related matters, and approve clauses 1 to 3, explanatory memorandum, and the long title of the bill. It is the chairman's report that the House in Committee of the Whole considered a report on a bill for an act amend the Federal Polytechnics Act, Cap F17, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, and establish polytechnics, federal polytechnics, Tombia, River State, and for related matters, and approve clauses 1 to 3, explanatory memorandum, and the long title of the bill. It is the Chairman's report that the House, in Committee of the Whole, considered the report of the Committee on University Education on a bill for an act to establish Federal University of Medical and Health Sciences, ETEM, Bende, to make comprehensive provision for its due management and administration and for related matters, and approve clauses 1 to 29, schedules, explanatory memorandum, and the long title of the bill. Leader, please move that the House do adopt the report from the Committee of the Whole as a working instrument of the Parliament.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I rise to move that the House do adopt the report rendered by the Speaker on the outcome of the Committee of the Whole, and adopt them as work instruments of the House. I so move.
Please, second.
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I rise to second the motion as moved by the House Leader. I so second.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The report from the Committee of the Whole is hereby adopted as a working instrument of the Parliament. There is a letter from Mr. President. I would like you to pay attention and listen to the letter that has been transmitted to us from the office of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. 2025 Appropriation Bill. Allocation of additional revenue of 4.53 trillion. I'm writing to inform you of the availability of additional revenue amounting to 4,339,979,970,637 naira. And to propose this allocation within the 2025 Appropriation Bill to enhance the budget's responsiveness to the nation's most pressing priorities and aspirations. Additional revenue breakdown. This additional revenue, sourced from key agencies, represents a pivotal opportunity to address Nigeria's critical challenges and advance its development agenda. 1. Government-owned enterprises. 829,879,970,637 naira. 2. Federal Inland Revenue Services, FIRS. 1,497,600,000,000 naira. Federal government's 52% share of the increase in revenue from 22.1 trillion naira to 25.1 trillion naira. Number 3, Nigerian Customs Service, 1,209 billion. Federal government 52% share of the increase in revenue from 6.5 trillion naira to 9.0 trillion naira. With this additional revenue, the 2025 appropriation bill's total budget size will increase from 49.7 trillion naira to 54.2 trillion naira, demonstrating our commitment to inclusive growth and security. Proposed allocation of additional revenue. I propose that these funds be allocated to the following transformative expenditure areas. Number 1, solid mineral sector, 1 trillion naira, to support economic diversification by unlocking the potential of Nigerians' vast solid mineral resources, which remain an untapped revenue stream and a vital pillar of non-oil growth. Number 2, recapitalization of the Bank of Agriculture, BOA, 1.5 trillion naira, to transform Nigeria's agricultural landscape, ensure food security, and empower smallholder farmers and agribusinesses. Number 3, recapitalization of the Bank of Industry, BOI, with the sum of 500 billion naira to provide critical support to small and medium enterprises, SMEs, drive local manufacturing, and reduce dependence on imports. Number 4, critical infrastructure projects, RHID Fund, 1.5 trillion naira, allocated as follows. A, irrigation developments through river basin development authorities, 380 billion naira. B, transportation infrastructure, roads and rails, 700 billion naira. 300 billion for the construction and rehabilitation of critical roads. Out of this money, then 400 billion for light rail network development in urban centers. Number C, border communities infrastructure, 50 billion naira. D, military barracks accommodation, 250 billion naira. And finally, number E, military aviation, 120 billion naira. Justification for these allocations. Number 1, solid mineral sector, 1 trillion naira. A, economic resilience to reduce reliance on volatile oil sector by creating alternative revenue stream. B, regional equity, encourages development in resource-rich, underserved area, boosting rural economies. C, value addition. Support processing and export of minerals, increasing foreign exchange earnings. Number 2, Bank of Agriculture recapitalization with the amount of 1.5 trillion naira. The reasons are as follows. A, food security. Empowers smallholder farmers and agribusinesses, improving access to affordable credit. B, economic growth. Enhances agricultural productivity and support agro-industrial value chains. C, export competitiveness. Promotes the export of high-value crops, reducing pressure on the naira. Number 3, Bank of Industry recapitalization with the sum of 500 billion naira. The reasons are as follows. A, small business enterprise empowerment, provides affordable financing for innovation and entrepreneurship. B, job creation, drives industrial growth and supports local manufacturing, reducing unemployment. The third reason, revenue growth, expand the tax base through industrial expansion. Number 4, has to do with critical infrastructure, RHID fund, 1.5 trillion naira. A, irrigation development with a sum of 380 billion naira will strengthen Nigerians' capacity for year-round agricultural production, ensuring water security as well as boosting food supply. B, transportation infrastructure. 700 billion will modernize Nigerians' road and rail network, reducing costs, enhancing connectivity, and supporting economic activities. C, border communities infrastructure, supported with a sum of 50 billion naira, will improve the living standard and enhance the security of border regions, fostering stability as well as cross-border trade. D is military barracks accommodation. With the sum of 250 billion naira, this amount will provide modern and expanded housing for personnel, boosting the morale of our soldiers and operational readiness. E, military aviation. The sum of 120 billion naira will modernize Nigeria's aviation capabilities, ensuring the military remains responsive to emerging security challenges. A philosophical case for military expenditure. The foundation of a thriving nation lies in its ability to protect its citizens. No infrastructure, no innovation, and no progress can be enjoyed or sustained without security. The government has a constitutional obligation to secure lives and property. And military expenditure is not merely a fiscal decision. It is a moral imperative. By investing in our armed forces, we affirm our resolve to end terrorism, safeguard the dignity of our people, and create conditions for economic prosperity. This budget reflects not only our commitment to securing Nigeria today, but to building a future where every citizen can live and thrive without fear. The broader justification for this is that this allocation framework underscores the administration's dedication to fostering inclusive growth, addressing security challenges, and building resilience into Nigeria's economic fabrics. This investment will, one, promote stability by addressing critical infrastructure deficits, especially in underserved regions, and strengthening national security. Number two, diversify revenue by investing in agriculture, solid minerals, and manufacturing, reduce over-reliance on oil revenue. Number three, catalyze economic growth by enhancing infrastructure, supporting SMEs, and unlocking Nigeria's vast economic potentials. Request for integration. Right, Honorable Speaker, I urge National Assembly to adopt and integrate these proposals into the 2025 appropriation bill, reflecting our shared commitment to national development. Kindly let me know if additional information or clarification is required. Yours sincerely, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. Honorable colleagues, because the President has already laid his budgets, I will just refer this to the House Committee on Appropriation to continue their job as the work is still ongoing and is not finished. If there is any debate as to this, it will be when they lay their report. And so this letter is hereby referred
Point of order.
to the Committee on Appropriation.
Point of order, sir. Point of order, sir.
What is the point of order?
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, we learn every day. And I just listened to the Deputy Speaker present a very wonderful and beautiful budget speech. But I know that that is not the function of a parliamentarian. Mr. Speaker, my point of order is hinged on Section 80.
Correction, it's a letter, not a budget speech. It's a letter from Mr. President.
Yes,
Please
sir.
correct that. We did not lay the budget on behalf of the executive. The executive sent us a letter, and by our rules, we are supposed to read the letter of Mr. President to the Parliament. So it's not the presentation of budget, it's the presentation of the letter of Mr. President.
Yes, sir. Mr. Speaker, what I'm saying is that budget being presented to Parliament does not come by way of a letter. That is the essence of the objection. It comes under Section 83 of the Constitution, where the President will lay before Parliament income and expenditure projection, which has been done earlier. And so, what we got today as a letter, I don't know where to classify it. The procedure might not be right. It is not just an addendum. If we have additional revenue for last year, my dear colleagues, recall that the 2024 budget is still running and has not been completed. And we are still crying for funds to fund the 2024 budget. And that is one of the reasons why we had to extend the lifespan. So if we have additional fund, there are places to apply it, and it will still be to the credit of the country. And if we are 2025, we project that we are going to get additional revenue, it is for us to look at the budget, apply it properly, and send back to the executive.
Thank you.
It is not by way of this letter and expression of where these funds should be applied.
Thank you.
So that's why budget can come for 4 trillion. By the time we conclude our work, we are sending back a budget of 5 trillion because we expect additional revenue. But the process and procedure that we are adopting today is completely strange to me. it does not fall anywhere under either our constitution or the rules of the House. Sir.
Thank you. Let me guide you, Minority Leader. As we speak, the House Committee on Constitutional Review, for example, called for memoranda from the public. And this memoranda, we gave it a window for them to submit it. And the public submitted it. That window has closed. The Constitution has not been amended. The work of the committee is still ongoing. Amendments of sections of the Constitution are still daily being presented in this House. That is why the Parliament functions through its committees. We cannot do the work of Appropriation Committee during plenary. If there's anything that has to do with the budget of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and a communication has been sent to us, it is our duty, especially with the power given to this chair by Order 1, Rule 2. Minority Leader, can you read Order 1, Rule 2? Kindly read to the House, Order 1, Rule 2. Minority Leader, the House is waiting. Order 1, Rule 2.
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, Order 1, Rule 2. The proceedings and debate of the House shall be conducted in English, and Hausa or Igbo or Yoruba when adequate arrangements have been made thereto. A member may, however, present a petition in any other language if the petition is accompanied by an English translation certified to be correct by the member presenting the petition. I think it's Order 1, Rule 1.
I think you are reading the wrong thing. Order 1, Rule 1 says...
It's Order 1, Rule 1, sir.
Yes, go ahead. The proceedings in the House of Representatives.
Particularly sub-Rule 2. In all cases not provided for hearing after or by sessional or other orders, precedents or practices of the House. Sub 2, yes, sir. The House shall by resolution regulate its procedure.
Thank you very much.
And that's why I raise...
Thank you. I just asked you to read it. You can have your seat, Minority Leader. By Order 1, Sub 2.
Order, please. Order.
By Order 1, Sub 2, the House regulates its proceedings. And in this case, the Chair is referring the letter of Mr. President as allowed by Order 1, Sub 2 to the Committee of the House on Appropriation. And I just want to put the question. Those in support that this be referred to the House Committee on Appropriation, say aye. And those against, say nay. The ayes, as you can see visibly, has it. This letter is hereby referred to the Committee of the House on Appropriation. Leader, please move that this House do adjourn proceedings till tomorrow, same time, same place.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, though I believe I should have been allowed to respond to the Minority Leader for trying to mislead and misguide us. But this is past, the government has gone. Thank you for your wise counsel. And thank Mr. President for raising additional revenue to help the country at the budget process. I rise to move that the House do adjourn to tomorrow, same time, same venue. I so move.
Minority Leader, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues. The House having properly resolved the issues, I will second the motion that this House do adjourn to tomorrow. I so second.
Those in support of the House adjourn to tomorrow, same time, same place, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. House hereby adjourn to tomorrow, same time, same place.